quick tip for you all. So if you use any Qt based applications on a Mac, such as OBS or Virtualbox is another example I can think of, then you may notice that if you go to activate a pop-up button,
item
so
2,
find a pop-up button.
two items, fade.
Here's a pop-up button.
Pop-up button.
And if you press Control-Alt-Space
Triggers
on
the
it,
action fade. Pop-up button.
it'll tell you what
window.
it's done, and it tells you there's a new window, which you might think is interesting, but other than that, it doesn't do anything. So, if you open your window chooser, which is Control-Alt-F2,
Window chooser menu for
there is an option
cut, new.
called Cut.
Window.
Now, the reason
cut
it's called
text.
Cut is because once you click on it, you'll notice that the first thing in this window is a piece of text that says Cut, and the second one is
Fade. Text. Cut.
These are the two options that are in that menu, and if you want to click them, you can't
Triggers the
activate them like normal, like you can by pressing Control-Alt-Space. What you have to do is put your cursor on them, which is Control-Option-Command-F5,
text.
and then click, which you can either do by actually clicking the mouse, or you can press Control-Option-Shift-Space.
Cut. Pop-up button.
And you'll be put back in your window.
Add,
So I'm back
cut.
on OBS now. Let me change that back.
Triggers the action.
because I don't want it to be
Window
that.
back up. Exit. Cut. Window. Cut. Fade.
Fade. Now this works for almost any pop-up button. What it doesn't work for is other types of menus sometimes. So for example, if I right-click, it'll say
Has new window.
OBS has new window. But if I try and activate this, in this case, there seems to be a bit of a bug where it kind of
Back up and sync.
It doesn't really work, and I'm not quite sure why. It just doesn't show anything in the window chooser other than backup and sync, which is got nothing to do with that.
Pop-up button.
In previous versions and in days past, I've managed to get to that menu by going through there. It's just called Untitled, and it doesn't work because all VoiceOver tells you is that it's a menu. It won't tell you what any of the menu items are, so that's a bit of an issue. Can you do it with Quick Nav? No, you can't do it with Quick Nav. Okay, so that is how you access pop-up menus and things like that in Qt applications. Qt applications on the whole are kind of mostly accessible, but there's a few weird issues and I don't know why. So if you like this video, press the like button. If you didn't, press the dislike button. You can subscribe to get stuff like this. You can comment to tell me if this worked for you, and I'll see you next time. Peace.